Did you mash the button?
I did.
Yeah, it beeped. It beeped. I heard it beep. I was just making sure you mashed that button, you know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we know with you it's not a blonde moment, it's a fucking lifetime.
Shut up.
Make me. Alright, fuckers and fuckettes. Now, what we're going to talk about this evening is all these gals on the internet. They whining and complaining that they can't find them a man that's interested in more than their hooters and their cooter. In other words, they're bitching that all we want to do is fuck these bitches. Let me explain something to you gals. And this is real simple, you know, I mean, I'm not going to get into the chicks that, you know, they call themselves psycho bitch or super bitch or evil bitch, you know, whatever the fuck in their handle, their name on the internet. Because I really, truthfully, I consider that a public service message, you know, public service announcement. Avoid her, she's too much fat hassle, no matter how good she looks. Because quite frankly, no man wants to put up with that kind of shit. And all y'all gals that are repeatedly posting stuff about real men like curves, only dogs like bones. Now, let me tell you something. Real men like whatever the fuck they like. And real women don't compare men to dogs or women to skeletons or skeletal parts being bones. Well, unless we're talking about Callista Flockhart, because, you know, I mean, hey, you know, I'd fuck that bitch anyway. You wouldn't even have to hit the light switch. Does she still look good? I haven't seen her in years.
I don't either.
But let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the bitches I do want to pick up. Yeah, that's right. I got one particular species of female in mind. And that's these chicks that they're constantly complaining. They can't find none of us guys that want to do anything. We're not interested in anything they're interested in. We don't share their interests. Well, you know what? Let me explain something to you. Bitch, if all you gonna do is put up pictures of your titties and your face and them sweet lips and pictures of your bikini area, in or out of a bikini, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, you know, I look at all of it. And I'm an ugly motherfucker, you know, so hit that light switch. If the bitch even half as ugly as me, just hit that light switch. I'll tap that ass anyway. I freely admit these things. But if all you're gonna do is sit there and post pictures over and over and over again that show nothing of your interests. All they do is show your hooters and your cooter. You got $1,000 worth of camera or a $500 cell phone with all kind of cameras in it, and all we gonna see is your pussy. Well, like, you know, the male mind, we might be kind of fucked up, but if all we see is pictures of you, your titties and your pussy and your face, then we think that that's all you're interested in is your goddamn self. Or sex. Because if you want to relay to us what your interests are, you have to take pictures of the puppies or the engine you're working on or the computer you just built or, and I'm using examples from my everyday life, but you know what I mean. You know, and yeah, granted, if you start taking pictures of your kids, fuck, that's going to drive about half of us away. Well, at least in my age group anyway, you know, because I've already raised one daughter. That was enough. I don't want no more. And most guys in my age group, You know, the kids are grown and gone. We don't want to put up with that shit again. We love our kids to death, but goddamn, we don't want to put up with that shit again. But you know, I mean, if your kids are what interests you, great. Yeah, but don't take that to the extreme like you do with your hooters and cooter, because then we'll think that all you're interested in is your kids and you're looking for somebody to support them. You see, because the male mind is fucked up this way. If you want us to be aware of what you're interested in, and you want us to evaluate in advance whether or not we share interests with you or are interested in more than your pussy or your mouth. I mean, you got some big enough titties, you know, good titty fucking is good. You know, whatever we can get. Never really have figured out, you know, I mean, what really are the hooters good for? I'm not after those, I'm after the cooter. I've never figured out why these bitches keep showing pictures of their hooters. Never have. Just baffles me to death. You know, what is the fascination there? You know, fuck the hooters, show me the cooter. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the subject, because you know I listen in these different sites and threads all the time, whether it's on Facebook or Yearbook or fucking, believe it or not, the new MySpace, I've actually had some pretty good chats on there. I just kept the page because I like the playlists, and I kind of like, yeah, it's kind of half-ass neat again. Yeah, it seems like, I don't think anybody's really going back to it, but it seems like there's a few dinosaurs left that stayed and sucked it through, and now we are all, yeah, it's basically streamlined chat, but yeah, okay. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. If you want a man that is interested in more than sticking his dick off in you, quit showing off your body. Start taking pictures of what you're interested in, so we know what you're interested in, so we know in advance if we're interested in the same things or not. I mean, it's that fucking simple. If all you gonna do is show us your pussy, then we think that that's all you're interested in. If it's gonna be a combination of you, and you, then that's all we think that you're interested in. Or we think you're just trying to, if you're good looking, we think that you're just trying to show it off because you're trying to get some dick. Unless you're lesbian, then you're trying to get some pussy, I guess. And if you are a lesbian, hey, feel free to hang out, because I like pussy too, and I ain't settling for anything less than an actual dominatrix, so we can be friends. In fact, that's why I've got so many female friends, is because they all know that unless they're an actual dominatrix, I'm not fucking interested. I don't care how good they look. But in the meantime, like I said, that's my 2 cents on that whole thing. And I'm just kind of babbling here until she gets her ass wiped out in this game so she can hit that button, because what are you doing?
I don't know. I can't hear the thing, so it's like, I don't know, like, I need the guy to be telling me.
Mash that button. We'll holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later.